Hey beautiful, welcome to my channel. Today is a very special video. I am doing my first YouTube makeup artist collab, and we are going to be doing a throwback look to high school. And I'm going to be doing this with Simply Bonnie and Steph Giroux. I will definitely link to their channels down in the description, probably at the end of my video too. So while it's just me, Steph, and Bonnie right now, we are definitely encouraging all other YouTube channels that want to jump in. Please feel free to do so. We would love to have you on this collab. Now, we will all be posting our videos right about the same time, sometime between now and the weekend. So Bonnie came up with the idea for the collab, and I just thought that it's going to be so much fun. While this is technically a high school throwback makeup look, I unfortunately did not attend high school very long, and I don't have many pictures or the like, so I'm actually going to do kind of like a late middle school throwback, and well, I'm just gonna put this out there. So this is young Becca Beauty in my Thank God I'm Cute shirt. Girl, my mama about whooped my ass for that. Alright, she about killed me. But this is me. I've cut just hella highlights, always had my hair short. And when I did have long hair, this is how I wore it. So that's why I'm doing this today. Telltale early 2000s white eyeliner slash eyeshadow on there, and the super like light white pink lip gloss on my lips from Lip Smacker. I'd still be obsessed with it if I could still find it. And so, yeah, this was me about 16 years ago. Yay! Heck, I was thinking, but I am gonna try and recreate this look. I found pretty much not all the same products, but all the same colors. It's, uh, let's just get started, shall we? So growing up, I used all drugstore and dollar store brands, of course. I was a big fan of CoverGirl, Maybelline, Wet n Wild. In fact, like, I was big into CoverGirl. Pretty much everything that I had was from them. I cannot remember for the life of me what foundation I used back then, but I'm pretty sure it was the CoverGirl, like the white top in the glass jar, just the plain Jane regular, like $4 bottle of liquid, and I just threw that stuff on my face. We didn't have primer back then. In fact, I didn't know what primer was until 12 years after that picture. And while I used one of these little gadgets to put my liquid foundation on my face, I started using this stuff when I was about 16, right when it came out. This is the Dream Matte Mousse from Maybelline, and actually it does feel lightweight on the finger, but it is like a super heavy foundation, and I just used my hands to throw it on, so that's what we're gonna do. I don't have any primer or anything on. I just filled in my brows a little bit to kind of match the mess that was on my face then, plus my brows are patchy, so anyways, here it goes. I would just go at it like this. Oh, it's falling off. I haven't used this foundation in a while, so we'll see how well this works out. But this ain't a terrible way to put on your foundation, actually. It's going on pretty smooth and even. If you're in the market for a decent drugstore matte foundation, the Matte Mousse, or really their Dream Matte line, I know they got like liquid and powder and what have you. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Medium to full coverage. You could probably build this up. Alright, so moving on, I got my foundation on, and yeah, it feels a little weird without concealer and primer and such, but I forgot how much I really like that foundation, though I don't really use a matte foundation anymore. So the next part of my routine would have been blush, and the closest match that I could find with the products that I have is Papa Don't Peach by Too Faced. Oh, I don't want that to blind you, so I'm just going to kind of show you like that. It is a nice peachy color. I wore more of like a burnt brick. Actually, I think that's the name of the color of the blush. It was a CoverGirl blush, one of those little compacts with a little brush in it. And it was a little bit darker than that, but like that's about the same color. So I'm just take that little blush brush that the compact came with and just throw her all up on my cheeks. But since I don't have one of those little things, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Kabuki brush. And I'm just going to do this how I used to. I started at the apple of my cheeks and whoo, threw it on back. Nice and bright. Maybe not that bright, but like, yeah, I went in too heavy on that side. But like that. And just pulled it back instead of pulling it forward like I do today. Somewhat. I also used to take my blush and pretty much every day I take a little bit on my little blush brush and I throw it all up on my crease to brow bone area. Pretty much every day. I don't know what the hell I was thinking either. Well, I'm starting to look like the hot mess that I was back then, and it's bringing back some memories. So the next step in my makeup routine would have been to apply my eyeliner underneath, and I don't have the color that I used back then. Um, for the most part, I used just a regular gel eyeliner pencil, but I used like a weird like teal color every day. And I totally forgot about that until just before we started recording. And I would put like a super thick line. I used black eyeliner too, so this'll do, but for the most part, it was definitely that jade. That was the color I used. I just threw that stuff right on. So there it is, caked underneath my eye. Next step. My next step in my middle school makeup madness would have been my holy grail product back then. It would have been my white eyeliner. As you can see, I use the hell out of it, especially in this picture. Good riddance. So I use that pretty much every day when I didn't use the white eyeliner. I actually, surprise, surprise, I used a gold very similar to this one, like a white yellow gold almost. And actually I had like a quad from CoverGirl, I think, that was very similar to these colors. And that got me through many a years. So with my white eyeliner, I'm going to just dive right in. Even back then, I was hella into beauty stuff. By the time I was 12 or 13, I was cutting and highlighting my sister's hair. I was doing my grandmother's hair. I was painting everybody's nails, trying to do everybody's makeup. And my parents were really awesome about it. They always encouraged me to be creative and artistic, though I didn't. And it's so funny because I'm the only one in the family that does not have the artist gene. My grandmother was an artist. She did like bronze sculptures of concept cars for Chrysler, I believe, and a few other things that you would definitely recognize, but you had no idea that she did it. And we will touch base on that in another video, because that's a pretty awesome story. And I think I'm finally, I think I'm finally there. I'm pretty much speechless at what my face looks like right now. Honey, I'm gonna go in with my mascara. So I probably use like a CoverGirl mascara. Wouldn't surprise me. But since I don't have one, I'm gonna go in with my Rimmel. So my eyelashes are just as I used to like them. They are super thick and clumpy. I did not understand the whole idea of the eye shimmy, so I just kind of sweeped it up through and I left it like this. And I'll tell you a little secret. Oh my gosh. So growing up when I didn't have mascara and like before I could afford mascara basically, I used to lick the edge of my pointer fingers and like use them to like kind of curl up my eyelashes. I know, gross, but That's what I used to do. Ugh. Alright, so the final step in my middle school slash high school makeup look would have been the white lip gloss from Lip Smacker. I think it was like French vanilla or whipped marshmallow, or know where to find one of those lip smackers that I used. I'm just gonna go in with my Marc Jacobs lip gloss, Sugar Sugar. I'm digging this. It's a little light for me these days, but it definitely it's definitely a nice nude gloss. And here we go. Oh yeah, definitely the closest thing that I got. Right, so there you have it. This is Becca Beauty from middle school and high school, and I think out of all of it, the hair is killing me. 'Cause, like, I didn't even use no clips or nothing. I just let all of this hang out, and those bangs, girl, I did this to my damn self. I cut my hair one day because I decided that I wanted these, and like now they still won't go away. But so what do y'all think? Did I pull it off, or I think I did. I think I pulled it off. So that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this collab with my girls, Bonnie and Steph. They are just wonderful beauty sisters of mine, and they've been with me since pretty much the very beginning of my channel. Like, lastness, it is flippin' insane today in Michigan. Cannot wait for my AC unit to get here. So if any of you would like to join the collab, if you feel like doing a throwback makeup look, please let me know down in the comments so I can come check out your throwback makeup look, because I'm excited to see what everybody comes up with. Just go back to the basics and remind yourself of how far you have grown, and it's just so interesting to see how many, just how so many things change, and on the other hand, how some things just don't. I I had so much fun with this. All right, baby cakes, that is it for today. Of course, feel free to like and subscribe, and do check out Bonnie and Steph while you're at it. They are pretty awesome. For now, be good to each other and share some love and positivity. I love y'all. Mwah. Bye, everyone. Girl, it's been a while. You know, I wish I still had this shirt. This shirt and the one that had a whale on it. It said, Moby says, don't be a dick. That was like my other favorite shirt growing up. Oh, 2000s, baby. Woo! 2000s. Where all my 80s babies at, huh? Hey, girl.